Today I want to share with you what I do in the parking lot to get a little shade when I'm setting my mountain bike up and taking it down at the end of a ride. You know, for me, most of the time when I'm riding in the summer, it's pretty hot, and you know, if there's no shade in the parking lot, it can be a pretty miserable experience getting the bike ready to go or getting it back in the car after I finish riding. And you know, I've tried to figure out a way that I could minimize that. You know, basically what I've come up with are trying to get a trade-off between something that's easy to set up and take down versus something that will provide a lot of shade. And you know, in that trade-off, sometimes I found stuff that was great at providing shade, but it was a real pain in the butt to set it up or take it down. Or I found something that was pretty easy to set up and take down, but it didn't provide very much shade. But I think I found something here that I'm going to share with you, which is relatively easy to set up and take down, and it provides a pretty good amount of shade. So let's get to it. Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying the video, but I need your help with something here. If you could you please like my video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on notifications? I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. So this is what I do to get a little shade when I'm out with my mountain bike. I have an 8-foot beach umbrella that I bought from Home Depot, and I I carry it in my van, and then when I get to where I'm going, I take it out and open it up. A relatively quick process, and I have it at the back of my van. It provides enough area where I can put my bike in my van or take it out of my van and do it all in the shade. Here's another picture just from the front of the van. As you can see, the umbrella is offset a little bit over to the left side of the van. In this particular case, you know, that's where I needed to put it to get the maximum shade in the back. But it does give you some flexibility there in terms of, you know, where you want to put it. This is a picture of the back of the van, and as you can see, the umbrella is fully open. I've drawn a circle, a red circle around the shaded area, and I think you can see that there's a pretty good circle of shade there. I have my chair fully under the shade. It's continuous shade from the back of my van, you know, out a few feet behind my van. You know, I do not have my bike up under the shade, but I could if I wanted to move it over. And you know, plenty of room to sit down and stretch out and not be out in the sun. Now, when I set the umbrella up, one of the things that I needed to get was a little bit of stability. So in this particular case, as you can see, I have one of the panel doors open at 90 degrees, and I've attached the umbrella to that panel door. And having the umbrella attached to that door, you know, just gives it some stability, and thereby, you know, you don't have to worry about you know, the umbrella blowing away in the wind or falling over or whatever. That you know, really helps. And it's not really putting any pressure on that door. It's standing up by itself. The attachment to the door is just allowing it to sort of hold it in place. This shows a close-up of how I attached it to the door. What I've done is just have a Velcro strap, which is very easy to put on and take off, and just attach it right under the crank. Also, I found that it helps, well, really is necessary to have a base. Now, this is not a very heavyweight base, but the base just provides the stability, and with the base and with it attached to the door, you really don't have to worry about the umbrella once you open it up. Without the base, you know, it's hard to keep it in place. It'll move around, but the base just is really, you know, necessary, I found, in this setup. Now, the base I got was a relatively lightweight base. It's not super heavy, probably 10, maybe 15 pounds at the most. So it's easy to pick it up and put it in the van, and it's easy to get it out and get it attached to the whole umbrella setup. Here just shows a picture of what I have set up here under the van. I've been just sitting in my chair here, and I have a little a little box full of some odds and ends. I was doing a little work on my bike there. But anyway, all of that's under the shade very easily and makes it very nice and convenient when you're out in the sun. Also here, there's plenty of room under here. I have my cooler. I'm using it as a stool here. And once again, plenty of room to stretch out and, be out of the sun. And then this is a picture at the end of the arrow. As you can see, the umbrella is down on the ground. And what I found is when I'm not, at the van, it's best to detach the umbrella and just lay it down beside the van. That way you don't have to worry about it, or you don't have to worry about the wind blowing it over or whatever. Just laying it on its side like that, makes it very easy. So that's how I deal with the sun when I'm out getting ready to go mountain bike riding. I have the umbrella at the back of my van. The umbrella is very easy to take out of the van. You just roll it open. You can literally go from parking the van to having this thing out and fully open and everything in probably less than 2 minutes. Very easy to take down and just throw it in the van beside the bike. And so I think it's a great trade-off between ease of setup and amount of shade, and I'm very pleased with it. So anyway, I hope I've given you guys something to think about, and I'll see you at the top.